What's it like playing with this group?
Very competitive, very loose and competitive, a lot like the last year's team. It's kind of our motto. It was our motto kind of throughout the World Series last year. We don't talk about last year a whole lot, but we kind of kept that philosophy, keeping it loose but really competitive. I think it shows on the field and in the dugout a lot, but it's really fun. It's a blast every day to come out and compete.
How different is that maybe from your first year at Arizona, and the guy you struggling a little bit now? It seems like even when you guys are down in a game, you still feel like you have that opportunity to come back.
Yeah, well, we know we're talented, first of all, and we know we're capable of coming back in ball games, and that's comforting sometimes. But just the belief that the guy next to you can help, and you guys kind of band together, and we try to find a way. I mean, if we're competing every game and we fall, then that's fine. But at least we gave it everything we had that day.
What do you feel is your role on this team?
Kind of so far been the closer, and I enjoy it. That's kind of what I was last year in the postseason. I thrive in that role, but it's pretty much whatever the coaches need me to be, and that's kind of how I was last year too. If I need to start a game, I'm in shape to start a game. If I need to close a game and go 3 days in a weekend, I can do that as well. So it's whatever Jay or Coach Johnson would like me to do that weekend.
I know it seems like you've done a number of different. Filled a number of different roles on this team, and from the freshman year, I remember seeing you, as a kind of a long reliever type of guy who could come in and kind of hold the thing down. Now, how much does that help that you've had that experience, starting, but also just going longer in games? Like tonight, you come in, you go 3 innings, I believe it was. Yeah. So, to be able to have that ability rather than just being a one-inning guy.
No, I love it. Coach Long keeps me in shape running-wise and cardio-wise, and so I can go the three innings. They build me up to go 90 pitches or so heading into the season. So I'm more than willing and more than capable of being a more than 1 inning or 2 inning closer.
Do you kind of figure, when a game like tonight, starter comes out in the second inning and you go to the bullpen really early, that you might be going a couple extra innings?
Yeah, of course. Once I saw that we were coming back, I asked our pitching coach, what's my workload look like? Do I need to get stretched out now? Am I going to go multiple innings? I kind of get an idea of what I got to do that particular night, and then I take care of my stretching and getting my preparation, and get ready for multiple inning workload.
How do you say that you attack hitters? I mean, it seems like everything you throw moves out there. So when you get up on the mound, what's kind of your approach when you're going up against guys?
Throw strikes mainly. As basic as that sounds.
That usually helps.
Yeah, keeping the ball down, of course. Everybody can hit the ball up. You're really vulnerable in the zone, so I like to keep everything down and kind of tunnel everything to where the hitter is kind of fooled at what's coming, at least until the last second that the hitter has a chance to swing.
You said you guys don't talk too much about last year and that the run to the championship series. How do you draw off that experience from last year to kind of build on it this year and try to, make another run this year?
Well, we laid a really good foundation last year of being competitive, having a loose feel, not playing tight, and the foundation is still there. But every new team, I think, needs to kind of write their own story and kind of have a new experience and not recreate too much from the previous year. Because then you're just forcing everything, and you might be forcing things the wrong way. This year's team might not be able to play exactly like last year's team. So you have a good foundation, but I think there's a lot on top of it that needs to develop throughout the season.
How is Jay Johnson as a coach? I mean, he's come in, 2 years now, turning the team around. What's it been like playing under him?
Fantastic. I don't have any complaints. He's a player's coach. I can talk to him one-on-one whenever I need to about anything, really. And he runs the team very well, obviously. We've been successful. The recruiting's there, the coaching's there, the coaching as a whole, the staff is there, and he's just a great guy in general, and that goes pretty big for all the players.